following is a presentation of BFA Sports.
We are live once again from Gwynedd Mercy University here in Pennsylvania for Game 2 of 3 of the day on Day 2 of the 2024 16U College Dreamstream Series here at Gwynedd Mercy University in Ambler, Pennsylvania. Hello again, everybody. I am Vin Ebenu. Thanks for joining us here on BFA Sports today. Again, this is Game 2 of 3 coming up. Game 3 set for around 1:30 first pitch. And this is Bandits Black against Philly Bandits. So find out momentarily who's hitting first. Philly Bandits defeated Titus in the first game of the day by a score of 14-2. And getting ready to take the field again coming up. In the meantime, we'll give you a look at the Baseball U Philly starting lineup. Michael Sognes, and they're hitting 14 batters, not including the pitcher Jack Coughlin. So Michael Sognes will lead things off, followed by Kyle Bonner, Gavin Day, Kyle Book, Noah Gerstein, Caleb Ward, Gaines Newsom, Austin Allen, Christopher Bennis, Chase Cherney, Anthony Guido, Gavin Harley, Jacob Nunn, and Tyler Agris. And that'll be the lineup for that team. And we'll give you the rest of the starting lineup in the bottom of the first. Timmy Dennis is going to be doing the starting pitching for the Bandits. And that's the lineup we'll be facing that we just gave you for them. Some lineups coming on in for both teams. Bandits hitting 11. Baseball U Philly going with 14 in their starting lineup. It'll be very similar for the Bandits with their lineup and who's playing in the field and where. Matthew Evans in center, Chase Bonner at second, Brendan Lull at third base. Alex Myers is the extra hitter to start this one. Ronnie Raby is at short. Luke Moore is doing the catching to start this one. He had played first base in the last game. Reed Gertier is at first. Owen McLean in right. Brody Scullin is the designated hitter. Chris Skunder in left field. And that'll be it. The 10 hitters. So Timmy Dennis, the pitcher, is not hitting, as it turns out. So just 10 for the Bandits when they come up in the bottom of the first inning. So warm-ups are done, and we're about ready to get going here in Game 2 of 3 on the day from Gwynedd Mercy University here in Ambler, Pennsylvania.
Hi.
Dennis is ready. We are ready to rock and roll here in Game 2. First pitch is in there for a strike to Michael Sognes. Sognes, Kyle Bonner, and Gavin Day. That one hit down the right field line and hooking foul. So 0-2 the count right away.
Bye.
Once again, the home plate umpire mic'd up for us. Switching with the home plate umpire from last game. That one called strike 3. So one away here in the first as Dennis gets Sagres looking at strike 3. Strike on Kyle Bonner, playing right field from North Penn High School. And that's strike 2. So Timmy Dennis coming into the game, 4 pitches, or 5 pitches, all strikes. That one low in the dirt. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's been a mix of sun and clouds throughout the course of the first game and into this one. Pitch outside, 2-2 to Kyle Bonner. Slight breeze every now and again, but getting warmer as the day goes along. Supposed to get into the mid-80s today. 2-2. Count's now full on the baseball Bupa-Philly right fielder. Dennis kicks and deals. Skied in the air to shallow left center field. It'll be the shortstop making the call and the catch. And this game it is Ronnie Raby. And there are 2 away here in the top of the first. So all of the games will be played under a similar time limit. Can't start a new inning after an hour 45. In the last game, we saw one of the other time limit rules where in the top of the 6th inning, it was 5 batters or 3 outs, whatever came first ruling. That one hit down the right field line and foul. Exciting baseball, though, over the last couple days here at Gwynedd Mercy University. The 2024 16U College Dreamstream Series. 0-1 on Gavin Day. Popped up into shallow center and a nice running catch. Matthew Evans showcased his skills in game 1 of the day and starting game 2 off with a smile and a nice catch in center to end a 1-2-3 top of the first. Nice play by Evans, and now when the Bandits come to bat, Evans will lead things off in the bottom of the first on BFA Sports. To the bottom of the first we go. Jack Coughlin. Oh, it's a high warm-up pitch for the last one, but he was looking good with his warm-up pitches prior to that one. He'll be taking the mound for Baseball U Philly and going up against the Philly Bandits black lineup. Matthew Evans starting things off as he did in game number 1 on the day. Tips it into the mitt of Noah Gerstein. Evans had a nice game 1 of the day. Breaking ball misses upstairs, 1-1. In that game 1, Evans flew out to right field, and then he walked, stole base, scored a run in the 3rd inning. Singled, stole base, moved along on a wild pitch, scored on a pass ball in that 5th inning, and then later walked in the 5th inning and looked spectacular on defense as well, playing center field, as he's doing again here in game number 2. Coughlin working quickly. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Coughlin powers the fastball beyond the swing of Matthew Evans for out number 1. So the Baseball U Philly squad was watching this Philly Bandits team as they played their first game. They were sitting behind home plate in the bleachers. Here's Chase Bonner. Chase Bonner had a spectacular game 1. 3 for 3 in game 1 of the day today, along with a walk, 4 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. Coughlin peppers in a strike. Wind picking up a little bit here. 1-1. Coughlin misses. Brendan Law will bat next. Similar but a different lineup for this Philly team. 3-1 the count now on Chase Bonner. And a walk. So a good day at the plate continues for Chase Bonner as he draws a walk to start his at-bats and offense here in game number 2. Again, in game number 1, he had a double, a single, a walk, and another double. That second double drove in 3. 4 RBIs and a couple runs scored. He's looking to possibly score a run here. Law drives it into left center. Coming over to make a catch. Two-handed on the run is Kyle Book. And there are 2 away here in the 1st inning. Alex Myers now up. He's the extra hitter. He did the catching in game 1 most of the way from LaSalle College High School. Hitting cleanup in this game as he did in game 1. So same top of the order. Same order most of the way. So the only difference looks like is just Jude Hamilton not in the lineup. Chris Scudder is in there. Quick check on Bonner. Some guys in different positions are taking a half game off by just hitting to start this one. Just underway here in game number 2 of 3 on the day. Bottom of the 1st, no score. Coughlin deals, and that one swung on and popped up into right, into foul territory, and a nice catch by Kyle Bonner out there in right field. Touching up against the fence and right for the final out of the inning. Great read off the bat by Kyle Bonner, following the ball all the way and catching it just before he hits the fence, keeping it scoreless after 1. Thanks for joining us. Game 1 of 5, the Game Changer College Dreamstream Series from Skip Wilson Field in Ambler, Pennsylvania.
And that's a to call if they're a strike. That's what it is.
Well, backs up. Right for it, right?
Hit high in the air, deep in the left field, heading back toward the track over his head is Dahl. It's a 2-out double for Di Mattia.
And why not? Rinse and repeat. 5, 4, 3.
Second inning. Got some good defense on display, good base running, good speed by the defense as well on both sides. Timmy Dennis, inning number 2, begins with a pitch away, 1-0. 4, 5, and 6 in the order, starting with Kyle Book. Playing center field. Chops it over to short. Strong throw by Robbie, and there's one away. Fielded that cleanly off the bat. Good read. Right into the glove and fired a strike over to first. Here's Noah Gerstein, Central Bucks High School West. Hitting in the 5 spot for Baseball U-Philly. Davis, swing and a miss. Climbed the ladder on the breaking ball and it's 0-1. Gerstein playing catcher to start this one. Pitch, swing and a miss. Nice sinker there, 0-2. Saw some good breaking pitches from the Bandits in the first game. And from Sean McGettin. And then even on the Titus team in game 1 of the day today from Jack Bichnowski. But there was a good assortment of change-ups and sinkers and sliders being thrown by the pitching in game 1. Dennis has a 1-2 count. Noah Gerstein. 2-2. 1 out here, top of the second, no score. Thanks for joining us here on BFA Sports. 2-2. In the dirt now, the count is full. Luke Moore, who played a spectacular game at first base in game 1 of the day. Looking good behind the plate. It'll be a 3-2. Dennis deals, and then misses just off the plate. 1 out walk to Noah Gerstein. Courtesy runner coming in for the catcher now, which should be Book. And it is, last batter out. So Kyle Book will be the courtesy runner at first base for the catcher, Gerstein. 1 on, 1 out. Here's Caleb Ward from LaSalle College High School. One of the 5 extra hitters in the lineup. There's also a DH in there as well. Baseball U-Philly hitting 14 in the lineup. Philly Bandits Black hitting 10 in their lineup. Ball 1 to Ward. Dennis deals. Runner's taken off for a second. That one popped up by Ward and fouled out of play. So Kyle Book will jog on back to first, getting his running in a little bit early here in game 2. See if he goes again. It was is going on the pitch. Dennis gives him a look. Kyle Book dives head first back. Dennis knew he went that first time. Peripheral vision told him he was leaning again. Now he gives a full look at first. Throws again, and that one's up high. Kyle Book, the courtesy runner at first. The catcher, Gerstein, who drew the one-out walk. Now he's taken off for second. Throw is outside and high. Throw down to second is not in time. So a stolen base for Kyle Book. Courtesy runner gets into scoring position for Baseball Bupa-Philly here in the second. Got a great read and a jump off the pitcher, Dennis. In scoring position for Caleb Ward. Pitch. A wave and a miss. Let's get the home plate umpire mic'd up for this one, as the home plate umpire was in the first. They switch places, the home plate and the field umpire. And Dennis gives a look at Book, steps off to get him back to second. Book will touch up and head back out to a lead. Not being held on there at second base. Kyle Book at second, courtesy runner, stole a base. In scoring position, and the board calls time as Dennis and Book have a staring match over there at second base. Dennis giving another look to Kyle Book. Pitch to Ward is outside. Or the 6-hole hitter, the extra hitter. Gaines Newsom is on deck for Baseball Bupa-Philly. Ward looking to deliver the game's first run. Dennis, a couple stares at Kyle Book, the runner at second. Pitch, swing and a miss. And Dennis gets Caleb Ward swinging for out number 2, his second strikeout of the game. 2 gone here in the second. Got a good assortment of breaking balls and got the hook there. Here's Gaines Newsom. Dennis gives a look at Book. Pitch outside. Want to know the count on Newsom. Austin Allen on deck. Newsom hitting in the 7th spot in the lineup. Dennis takes a deep breath, checks on Book now, deals toward the plate. In the dirt, good scoop behind the dish by Luke Moore. Told you about his defense at first base in game 1 of the day and showcasing some extra defense behind the plate, catching here in game 2. Keeping the runner Book at second base. I don't think Book's going to take off here unless it's on contact. Pitch. Outside. 3-0 the count on Gaines Newsom. Austin Allen waiting for an opportunity next. Another stare down between Dennis and Book, and a quick twist around by Dennis to chase Book back to the bag. Out to a healthy lead. As you can see, he's not being held on. 2 outs. Defense playing straight up. Dennis grabs a strike on the outside corner. Now the count 3-1. Some good pitching, good defense in the early going of game 2. Again, Philly Bandits beat Titus in game 1 of the day by a score of 14-2. Dennis steals. That one hit to first. Tosses to Dennis, does the first baseman Courtier, and that'll do it for things here in the second inning. Baseball Bupa-Philly gets a man aboard, and he's stranded at second base. We go to the bottom of the second inning, scoreless here on BFA Sports. We go to the second inning. We are live here at Gwynedd University. Day 2, Game 2 of the day of the 2024 16U College Dreamstream Series from Gwynedd University in Ambler, Pennsylvania. Thanks for watching all the action here on BFA Sports. I am Gwynedd. We appreciate you joining us today. A lot of great action of the College Dreamstream Series of late. A couple weeks ago, we were at Skip Wilson Field at Ambler, Pennsylvania, home of the Arcadia University baseball team. Now at Gwynedd University, a few minutes down the road. An exciting baseball action. A lot of great defense being played at these College Dreamstream Series games. A lot of great pitching. We're seeing a lot of nasty breaking balls, sliders and sinkers and changeups. Oh my. Speaking of which, we're now going to take a look at we forgot to give it to you in the first inning, the Philly Bandits black lineup. It's ball 1 to Ronnie Arabi. Hitting fifth, it'll be 5, 6, and 7 in the order for the Philly Bandits black team. Arabi attending LaSalle College High School. To shortstop, the high throw. That'll be an E6, and Robbie will race down to second base in there, diving at first without a throw. Game changer replay here. Solid to short, and I think the shortstop Guido rushed the throw to first, and it's a two-base throwing error. So leadoff man at second base. Here's Luke Moore. Showed you what he can do behind the plate catching. In the center, that's a base hit. Robbie will be stopped at third. Luke Moore with a single to center field. So Luke Moore, we've talked about his defense. Grounded to short in the first game, had an RBI double and a walk. Scored a couple runs as well. Here's Reed Kurtler playing first base in this one. Pops it up into right field. Should be enough for the sacrifice fly. Catch made out there right by Bonner. Throw to the plate is not in time. And it's a 1-0 lead for Philly Bandits black, as we'll see here in the game changer replay. Kurtler went with the pitch, drove it the other way. Nice catch out there and right by Kyle Bonner, and a strong throw to the plate. Just a little bit late. So just like last game, Philly Bandits black take a 1-0 lead. Swing and a miss by McLean. Moore stayed put at first base on that fly. McLean from Council Rock South High School. McLean struck out looking in the first game. Also had an RBI single and a walk. Run scored added as well. Hitting eighth in the lineup. Again here in game 2. Fouled off behind the plate. Moore, who was heading off on the pitch, will head back to first base. 1-2 the count on McLean. Brody Scullin, designated hitter, is up next. He was an extra hitter in game 1. That's a rocket into right field for a base hit. Moore will stop at second on the single to right by Owen McLean. So 2 on 1 out. Here is Brody Scullin. In game 1 today, struck out looking, reached on a fielder's choice, had an RBI single and a run scored.
Well,
That one misses low. Chris Skunder, who didn't play in game 1, is up next. He's playing left field for Philly Bandits in this game. That pitch sails upstairs from Coughlin. And the count is 2-0 on the designated hitter. Coughlin deals. This is outside. Luke Moore on second. Owen McLean on first. One gone here in the bottom of the second inning. Coughlin checks on the runner Moore. Deals a strike. Coughlin checks on the dancing Moore. That one sprayed over to third. One play to make the long throw to first. And Scullin is retired on a strike thrown from third base. Try to get you a number on that as well. They have 5 extra hitters and a DH. One of them's got to be playing third base. And that is Chase Cherney, who is listed as an extra hitter. Runners now at second and third with 2 away. Chris Scudder playing left field. First step out of the day. Coughlin deals, breaking ball up high. Catches enough of the strike zone, 0-1. Coughlin checks on McLean, deals outside. 1-1 the count on Scudder. Coughlin checks on the runner. From the stretch, kicks and deals. That one's rocketed over to second base on a few hops. Nice and easy for Michael Sagres, and that'll do it. Philly Bandits Black get a run on the board. They lead 1-0 as we go to the third inning in this College Dreamstream Series, Game 2 on BFA Sports. Thanks for joining us. Game 1 of 5 of the Game Changer College Dreamstream Series from Skip Wilson Field in Ambler, Pennsylvania.
And that's a call third strike. That's good.
Well, backs up. Right for it, right?
Hit high in the air, deep into left field, heading back toward the track over his head is Dahl. It's a 2-out double for DiMattia.
And why not? Rinse and repeat. 5, 4, 3.
We go to the third inning. A couple changes for Philly Bandits Black. After 2 innings of work, Timmy Dennis's day is done on the mound. Jude Hamilton is now on the pitching mound. He was designated hitter in Game 1. He'll be doing the pitching now. Alex Myers will now take over as catcher, replacing Luke Moore, who caught the first couple innings. Moore had played first base and then left field in game number 1. Myers caught game number 1. Strike one there to Austin Allen. Hitting in the 8 spot, 8, 9, and 10 for Baseball U Philly. 1-1 the count. Allen will be followed by Chris Bennis and Cherney. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. 2-2 now on Allen. Swing and a miss. Allen down swinging for round number 1. First strikeout for Jude Hamilton in his first inning of work out of the bullpen here in game number 2. Here's Christopher Bennis. The DH here in game 2. Their first game of the day. 1-0. 1-1 on Bennis. Swing and a miss. Change up high in the zone, and Bennis waved right through it. 1-2. Jude Hamilton coming out of the bullpen, throwing strikes. Called strike 3, and there's 2 away. So back-to-back strikeouts from Jude Hamilton.
Flag.
2-0 the count on Cherney. There's a strike from Hamilton. Hamilton working quickly. Gets another strike in there as a result. Cherney playing third base for Baseball U Philly. Popped up. Shallow right. Making the call and making the catch is Owen McLean. 1-2-3 inning here in the top of the third. Jude Hamilton and company getting some good defense as we go to the bottom of the inning, and they'll come up to hit. To the bottom of the third inning we go. 1-0 Philly Bandits black over Baseball U Philly. Thanks for joining us here on BFA Sports. I am Vin Avenue. Jack Coughlin out there for his third inning of work. Dials in a strike to Matthew Evans. Second at bat of the day. Second time through the order now that Coughlin will be facing these hitters. 1-1 the count on Evans, who struck out swinging in the first inning to lead things off. Coughlin kicks and deals. That one skied in the air, deep into right field, heading back in front of the track. And making the catch is Kyle Bonner for out number 1. He's looked pretty sharp out there in right field today. Made that nice catch on the run earlier in the game, heading toward the fencing down the first baseline. A catch made in foul territory. So Kyle Bonner looking like a gold glove outfielder today. One gone, bottom of the third. Here's Chase Bonner. Walked in his first trip to the plate here in game number 2. And again, he had a pretty good game 1. 3 for 3, 2 doubles, single, a walk, 4 RBIs, a couple runs scored. And he pops this one into shallow left field, making the call, and the catch is a new shortstop. Oh, no, that is the right shortstop, Guido. So 2 away. Here's Brandon Law. Flew out to center field in his first at bat. Law went 0 for 4. He reached on an E8 and scored a run in that first game as well. 2 gone quickly here in the third. Coughlin looking for a 1-2-3. Upstairs, just 5 pitches for him here in the third. Again, game number 2 of 3 on the day. Coughlin's breaking ball misses upstairs 2-0. Third game scheduled for about a 1:30 first pitch. Two-out. Or 3-out, check that. Now it's a 2-out walk issued to Brandon Law. Alex Myers, the hitter, he started the game as the EH, took over as the catcher last inning. Myers flew out to right field in the first inning from LaSalle College High School. Man aboard for his at-bat here in the third, and he takes a look at a strike. Myers had flown out to right to end the first inning. Coughlin calls time. Got to tie up the right cleat. Now we're ready to go. Brandon Law, the runner at first base, following a 2-out walk. Coughlin. That one's in the dirt. Good block behind the dish by Gerstein. One.
2-1.
2-1 the count on Myers. As you may have seen over the first game and a half, a lot of foul territory down the right and left field lines, and a good amount behind the plate as well. 3-1 the count now on Myers. Runner at first and 2 away here in the bottom of the third. They got their run in the second inning on a sacrifice fly. Skied in the air to center. Nice catch on the run by Gavin Day, who started the game out in left field and now playing center. So after the walk, a fly out. A couple flyouts and a pop-up. We go to the 4th inning. It's 1-0 here on BFA Sports. Thanks for joining us. Game 1 of 5, the Game Changer College Dreamstream Series from Skip Wilson Field in Ambler, Pennsylvania.
And that's a call if they're a strike. That's what it is.
Well, backside right there. Right for it, right?
Hit Hit high in the air, deep in the left field, heading back toward the track. Over his head is Dahl. It's a 2-out double for Mattia.
And why not? Rinse and repeat. 5, 4, 3.
Anthony Guido will lead things off here for Baseball U Philly. 11, 12, and 13 in the order, and he hits that one into center field. That'll fall for a base hit. Leadoff single for the Baseball U Philly shortstop. Here as we get going in the 4th inning. Nice piece of hitting. Gavin Harley now the hitter. He's one of the 5 extra hitters. Baseball U Philly hitting 14 in their lineup. That one hit into center, and that'll fall. So back-to-back singles for Baseball U Philly. Guido and Harley. Now it's first and second, nobody out. As the Baseball U Philly lineup barreling up. Some Jude Hamilton offerings. Enough to get on base. Jacob Nunn. Now the hitter from North Penn High School. First step out of the game. 2 on, nobody out here in the top of the 4th. Jude Hamilton came on last inning after the first 2 innings were pitched by Timmy Dennis. And now Alex Myers wants to talk things over with Hamilton on the bump as they discuss an approach here. Double play depth for the Philly Bandits black infield in at the corners. And they would love a double play here. None showing bunt. Tries at it. Throw down to third is in time. Guido throw down stealing, and a nice throw down to third by Alex Myers. The bunt was tipped into the mitt. The throw down to third in plenty of time, and a nice tag by Brandon Law over there at third base. So a big out for the Bandits. Harley, meanwhile, stays put at first. The 0-1. Now it's 0-2. Hit into left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Down the left field line and all the way to the wall in foul territory. Rounding third, heading to the plate is Guido. He'll score without a throw. We're tied up at 1. RBI single to left by Jacob Nunn. We'll check out that Jacob Nunn RBI double down the left field line here on the Game Changer replay. Got all of that and enough to score Harley from first base. Runner at second, 1 out. 1-1 ball game. Here's Tyler Agris, number 14 hitter in the lineup. Back to the top of the order next. Hamilton's breaking ball misses, 1-0. Hamilton threw 9 pitches last inning. Just a handful here in the 4th. That's hit to short. Tough hop, and it gets beyond the shortstop, Roby. And that'll allow Tyler Agris to reach. Jacob Nunn to third on that grounder. Agris reaching on the E6. First and third, one out. Here's Michael Sognes. He struck out looking in the first inning. That one's a little bit too low, 1-0. So the Baseball U Philly lineup mounting together a little bit of a rally here in the fourth inning. Tied the game at 1. Runners on the corners, 1 out. Runners taken off for second. And reaching second is Agris on defensive indifference. Second and third now with 1 gone. Double play taken out of action, so normal defensive depth for the Philly Bandits black. Pitch upstairs to Sognes, excuse me. Defense now in at the corners. Hamilton deals. That one's a little bit low. Now the bases are loaded. On a walk to Michael Sognes here in the fourth inning. So bases loaded, 1 out. Here's Kyle Bonner. Popped out to shortstop in his first at-bat. Played spectacular defense so far. Have a big-time RBI opportunity after this meeting on the mound for Philly Bandits black as they go over how they want to try to approach Kyle Bonner here. As you see, there's some action getting going in the Philly Bandits bullpen. So we'll see how long Jude Hamilton is for this game. Dominic Totino in the bullpen for Philly Bandits black. Bases loaded, 1 out here in the top of the fourth. Baseball U Philly has gotten a run. Kyle Bonner, the hitter. Hit right to first base, and a nice grab there at first by Reed Cutler. A run does come on in to score, but it could have been a lot more than that if not for this fantastic diving stop at first base. Cutler with the web gem. So 2 away, runners on second and third. Gavin Day, the hitter, he flew out to center field in his first at-bat. Breaking ball misses upstairs. 2-0 the count on the center fielder. Starter of the game in left field. Runners not being held on. They lead second and third. Defense playing back. To shortstop. Past the runner. The strong throw to first by Robbie, and that'll do it. Threw sort of on the run, and a strong throw gets Gavin Day. 2 runs across for Baseball U Philly. They lead 2-1 as we go to the bottom of the fourth on BFA Sports. Bottom of the fourth inning. Coughlin back out there for another inning of work. 5, 6, and 7 in the order for Philly Bandits Black. Ronnie Robbie up. Reached underneath 6 in the second and scored a run. This time he drives it into left, and a nice catch by Kyle Book coming on in. Little basket catch there, almost like wide receiver-esque. Playing a little football. One gone here in the fourth. Luke Moore, the hitter. He's caught the first 2 innings, now just listed as an extra hitter. Coughlin throws in a changeup. Working quickly here in the fourth. Count 2-0. Kurtler, who made that nice play at first base, is up next. Coughlin deals. Popped up. Right center. Drifting over to make the catch is Kyle Bonner, a Gold Glove right fielder for Baseball U Philly. Flashing the leather all game long. 2 quick outs here in the fourth. Kurtler, who had that sacrifice fly in the second inning that accounted for the lone run so far for Philly Bandits Black up, takes a strike. "2-1, Baseball U Philly." Grounded over to third, and we'll have ourselves a 1-2-3 inning. Nice stretch over there at first base by Austin Allen, receiving the throw from Chase Cherney. Check it out here in the Game Changer replay. A 1-2-3, bottom of the fourth inning. 2-1, Baseball U Philly, as we go to the fifth on BFA Sports. Thanks for joining us. Game 1 of 5 of the Game Changer College Dreamstream series from Skip Wilson Field in Ambler, Pennsylvania.
And that's a call if they're a strike. That's what it is.
Well, backs out right there. Right for it, right?
Hit high in the air, deep in the left field, heading back toward the track. Over his head is Dahl. It's a 2-out double for D. Mattia.
And why not? Rinse and repeat. 5, 4, 3.
Kyle Buck will lead things off against Jude Hamilton, and he lines it right to second. Nice catch by Ronnie Robbie. So a quick out here in the fifth inning. Two to one, Baseball U Philly. There's a strike. Misses upstairs to Noah Gerstein. He walked and stole base in the second inning. Got some action going in the Philly Bandits Black bullpen. Pitch upstairs. To Tino, warming up. Started warming up or stretching last inning. It looks like he may be next to come in. Swing and a miss. Third inning of work to start for Jude Hamilton. The next pitch to Gerstein. Skied high in the air in the left. Who's going to get it? It's the shortstop on the run. Chase Bonner now playing shortstop. And he makes the catch. Robbie had been playing there. He's now at second base, as it turns out. There's a strike. Two outs. Here's Caleb Ward. Popped up, foul territory, third base, and a nice running catch by Brandon Law. And a nice quick 1-2-3 top of the fifth inning. Baseball U Philly leads this one 2-1 as we go to the bottom of the fifth on BFA Sports. Wait, hold on. It's a new pitcher in the game. Is it 23? We go to the bottom of the fifth inning here in Game 2 of the day. Game 2 of the 2024 16U College Baseball Dreamstream Series from Gwynedd Mercy University. Tyler Agris now pitching for Baseball U Philly. Bumps in a strike to Owen McLean. Jack Coughlin pitched the first 4 innings for Baseball U Philly. 1-0 on the count on McLean. 8, 9, and 10 in the order for Philly Bandits. Black. Another strike from Agris. Started the game as one of the extra hitters. Now getting some pitching work in. Gerstein, as you can see, still behind the plate. That one misses outside. 2-2 the count on McLean. Agris had hit last inning, reached on an E6. Full count now on McLean. Swing and a miss. Fooled McLean on a breaking ball, and right out of the bullpen, Agris gets a strikeout. One gone here in the bottom of the fifth. Here's Brody Scullin. Grounded to third base in his last at bat from Council Rock South High School. And And that breaking ball didn't have much bite on it, and it sails over the head of Scullin. That breaking ball missed. Late release point from Agris off the mound, and he knows he missed that one. Reset here. Gets a strike. Chris Skunder on deck. And that one misses. Chopped foul at the plate. Agris on the bump. Kirstein doing the catching. Newsom is at first. He took over last inning. Hartley at second base. He took over in the third. Guido is back at shortstop. He played there the first 2 innings. Ward at third base this inning. That one fouled off first base side out of play. Book took over in left field in the third inning. He's still there. Bonner is in center field now. And aboard is Brody Scullin at first base. Now wearing number 51. Listed as 31 in your programs. And Sognes is in right field here in the 5th inning. There's a strike. 1 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Sinker low in the zone by Agris. No balls and 2 strikes. 1 on and 1 out. Agris from the stretch. Gets behind the catcher and runner's taken off for second base. Scullin in there without a throw. On the pass ball. Beyond the reach of Gerstein. Runner in scoring position now for Philly Bandits Black. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 gone. Agris checks on him a couple times. Now deals to Skunder, and that one swung on and missed. Second strikeout out of the bullpen. 2 outs now, back to the top of the order with Matthew Evans. Struck out swinging in the first, flew out to right field in the third. Agris checks on Scullin at second base, now deals to Evans. Swing and a tip into the mitt off a breaking ball. Dealt to Evans. Secured by Gerstein behind the plate. 0-1 the count to Matthew Evans. Looking for the equalizer here in the 5th. Runner's taken off for third. The throw down is high. The tag is late. Stolen base for Brody Scullin. Getting 90 feet closer to tying the game. One and 1 the count on Matthew Evans. Agris steals. Misses outside. 2-1. Chase Bonner on deck. It'll be a 2-1 to Matthew Evans. Skied in the air to right center. Heading back. And making the catch is Sognes. And that'll do it. Well, Philly Bandits Black get a runner all the way to third. But he's stranded there as we go to the 6th inning. 2-1, Baseball U Philly.
Thanks for joining us. Game 1 of 5, the Game Changer College Dreamstream Series from Skip Wilson Field in Ambler, Pennsylvania.
And that's a call through a strike. Nice pitch.
Well, backs up. Right, boy, right?
Hit high in the air, deep in the left field, heading back toward the track over his head is Dahl. It's a 2-out double for Mattia.
And why not? Rinse and repeat. 5, 4, 3.
Top of the 6th inning here, game 2 of the day. Baseball U Philly leads Philly Bandits block by a score of 2-1. Here in this 2024 16U College Dreamstream Series from Gwynedd Mercy University in Ambler, Pennsylvania. Thanks for watching here on BFA Sports. I am Vin Ebenu. Dominic Titino is the new pitcher on the mound for Philly Bandits black, third pitcher of the game. And he'll be going up against 7, 8, and 9 in the order for Baseball U Philly, starting with Gaines Newsom. Grounded to first base in the 2nd inning. Austin Allen will follow him, and then Chris Bennis. Newsom started the game as an extra hitter, now playing first base. Swing and a tip into the mitt of Alex Myers. Timmy Dennis went 2, Jude Hamilton went 3. Dominic Titino back out there for the 6th. Chopper over to short. Low throw, but a nice scoop by Moore at first base. Luke Moore started the game behind the dish, became an extra hitter, now playing first base, replacing Reed Cutler. Nice play by Ronnie Robbie over there at shortstop. Started the game there, went to second base, now back at short. 1 away. Austin Allen struck out swinging in the 3rd inning. Got a good one here. A lot of good defense, good pitching here. Some stellar defensive plays. Good speed on the bases. Pitch from Titino. Titino, a long stare into his battery mate Alec Myers. Ready, the windup in, the deep pitch. Popped up, foul territory, first base. Moore secures it, and there's 2 away. Told you before, Luke Moore played a stellar game at first base in game 1 of the day. moved out to left field, playing first base again here in game number 2. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 6th. Here's Chris Benish, struck out looking in the 3rd. Titino swings outside the strike zone, 1-0. Benish, the designated hitter, in the 9 spot in the order. Just 7 pitches so far for Dominic Titino, on in relief here in the 6th. Misses low. A nice delivery in motion. 2-0 the count on Benish. Pitch. That one misses as well. Patient at the plate is Benish with a good batter's eye, not chasing outside the strike zone. Three balls, no strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Baseball U Philly leads 2-1. 3-0. Taken all the way is Benish, and it's strike 1. Now that he's gotten a look at a strike, we'll see if Benish trying to swing here. Titino gets the sign from Alex Myers. The windup and kick, swing and a miss. Climbs the ladder, and it's now a 3-2 count. So from 3-0 to 3-2. Dominic Titino and Chris Benish. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. How about that from Dominic Titino? From 3-0 to 3-2, and he retires the side in order here in the 6th inning. 2-1, Baseball U Philly as we go to the bottom of the 6th on BFA Sports.
Flag.
Bottom of the 6th inning underway. It'll be Chase Bonner, Brandon Law, and Alex Myers. Bonner walked in the 1st, popped out to shortstop in the shallow left in the 3rd inning. Game moving along pretty quickly. A lot of good pitching and defense, as I said before. Agris out there for another inning of work, and misses there. Threw 20 pitches last inning. Inning is all his. Pitch, swing, and a miss from Bonner. 2-2. Hit in the air to left center. Coming over and making the catch is Gavin Day. And there's one away. Day went from left field to center field, and here in the 6th inning, back out there to left. Give you some of the other changes for baseball. You Philly in the field. Agra's out there. Looks like he'll be pitching the rest of the way. Gerstein will catch the whole way. Newsom still at first. Guido now at second base. Sagnis at short. Cherney is at third. Day, as you saw on the left. Bonner in center, and Ward is over and right. One out. Brandon Lowell, the hitter. Flew out to center field in the 1st inning, walked in the 3rd. Pitch from Agris is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 the count on the 3rd baseman. And the pitch is outside, 3-1. Alex Myers on deck. It'll be 3-1 to Lowell. And a walk. Second walk of the game issued to Brandon Lowell. Board for the 2nd time in this one. 1 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Here is Alex Myers. Flew out to right field in the 1st inning. Flew out to center field in the 3rd. From LaSalle College High School. Pops it up into right center. This one's got some carry to it, and catch made on the run. Let's see if they can double him off. Throw not to be made at first. Nice catch out there in right field by Ward. Caleb Ward started the game as an extra hitter, showing off some defense. Played a little 3rd last inning, now out there in right, as you see in the game changer replay. 2 gone. Robbie reached on an E6 in the 2nd inning and scored. Flew out to left field in the 4th. Watches fastball sail away from Agris. Count 1-0. Runner on first, 2 outs. That breaking ball sails upstairs, 2-0. Agris takes deep breath, now deals from the stretch. Fastball up and in. (3-0) and another walk. So a fly out, a walk, a fly out, and a walk. Brandon Law will head on down to second base. Now he's taken off for 3rd. The throw is in plenty of time. He tried thinking that he was sneaking ahead of the defense, and the defense caught him. Nice run up and tag by Chase Cherney. That ends the inning. And we're on to the 7th. It's a 2-1 ball game. Thanks for joining us. Game 1 of 5, the Game Changer College Dreamstream Series from Skip Wilson Field in Ambler, Pennsylvania.
And that's a call if they're a strike. Nice pitch.
Well, backs up. Right, boy, right?
Hit high in the air, deep into left field, heading back toward the track. Over his head is Dahl. It's a 2-out double for D. Mattia.
And why not? Rinse and repeat. 5, 4, 3.
Well, time for the 7th inning. 2-1 ball game. Chase Cherney will kick things off. 10, 11, 12 in the order. Baseball U-Philly holding on to a one-run lead. And doing the limbo on that Dominic Titino pitch is Cherney, and it's 1-0. Flight out to right field in the 3rd inning. One-0. Gets a piece of the strike zone, 1-1. Cherney, Guido, and Harley coming up here in the 7th inning. And the pitch. Breaking ball. Catches the outside corner. Count 1-2 on Cherney. Dominic Titino out there for his 3rd inning of work. Sliced foul and out of play down the first baseline. Baseball U-Philly looking for a little insurance here in the 7th. They've gotten good pitching and defense to hold on to this 2-1 lead. Looking for a little bit more run support. 1-2. This is outside from Titino, 2-2. Wind picking up a little bit here in the 7th inning. Plenty of sunshine, and he's getting into the 80s. Game 2 of 3 on the day. The 2-2 from Titino. Breaking ball a little bit too up high, and the count is now full. Next game coming to you at about 1:30. As we are live here from Gwynedd Mercy University. Wind picks up. Umpire calls time. And now we're ready to go. It'll be a 3-2 to Cherney. Breaking ball sails away, and a leadoff walk for Cherney here in the 7th. So a man aboard as Baseball U-Philly looks to build on their 2-1 lead. And then Guido up. He singled in the 4th inning, was later caught stealing to 5. 1 on, nobody out. Cherney dancing off of first base, and the throw down to first is not in time. Rocket of an arm down the first base from Myers, and Cherney able to get back safely. He's dancing off of first base. We'll see if he takes a big enough lead here. Titino, throw to first, and back safely. Titino paying extra special attention now to Chase Cherney at first base. Dancing off of first as that pitch is a little bit low. 2-0. And that'll bring about a mound visit with Scullin. Excuse me, not Myers. He had been in there to begin the game. Scullin took over behind the plate last inning.
Two balls, no strike.
2-0 the count. Harley on deck. And some more action getting going in the Bandits bullpen. Chase Bonner getting some throws in. He was playing second and short. Now he's thrown in the bullpen. Throw to first, and back safely ahead of the throw is Cherney. See if Cherney takes off here. Staying put. There's a ball. 3-1 the count.
Yes. This batter.
Cherney leads off first. That was close that time with the toss over from Titino.
3-1.
It'll be a 3-1. Sky found out to play down the first baseline. It's now a full count. Oh, looks like home plate umpire looking for some more baseballs. That one
Hi.
went off the fencing, as it turns out. One on, nobody out here in the top of the 7th. Cherney dancing off of first. And staying put, ball 4. So back-to-back walks here in the top of the 7th inning. Have 2 on and nobody out. That'll bring up Gavin Harley.
Hi.
Singled in the 4th inning, scored a run. Show and bunt. And Hartley, excuse me, it's at foul. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Gavin Hartley, the hitter.
Hi.
And a quick check on Cherney. Robbie over there at shortstop now. Titino looking for the double play. They go 1. Show and bunt. Throw down to second, and Cherney's back safe. Luke Moore, the first baseman, about halfway down the first base line, is Hartley showing bunt again. Pitch from Titino. In there for a strike. Hartley pulled the bat back, but it was the pitch in the zone. Probably likely be swinging away here. Runners lead first and second, nobody out. Titino. Good block behind the dish by Scullin. Two and 2 the count. Pitch to Hartley. Baltimore chop in the infield. The throw to first retires Hartley. Good toss over there by Reed Kurtler. Runners advance to second and third. One gone now here in the 7th. Here's Jacob Nunn. He had a double in the 4th inning and came around to score the 2nd run. And that's the difference right now in the game. Infield coming in for Philly Bandits Black. Second and third, one out here in the top of the 7th.
Hi.
Baseball U Philly has a 2-1 lead, and Nunn wants a moment to think it all over.
Hi.
Now he's ready to go. Pitcher's outside. Tyler Agris is on deck. Runners lead, second and third. Pitch. Good block by Scullin. As action continues in the Philly Bandits bullpen. "16 pitches so far this inning for Titino. 2-0. 3-0. Pitch away from loading up the bases. Runners lead, second and third, one out. The 3-0 to Jacob Nunn. And there's a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1 the count. Cherney off third, Guido off second. It'll be a 3-1. Fouled beyond the first base dugout, out of play. And the count is now full. Baseball Bupa-Philly looking for some insurance. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, and 2 on. They lead 2-1. Pitch from Totino. Fouled off again down the first base line. And runners will get back to second and third. Single could possibly drive in both. Once again, the 3-2. Fouled off again. As Nunn continues to battle in the at-bat. See how Totino tries to pitch Nunn here. Once again, the 3-2 with 2 on and 1 out. Breaking ball fouled off again. Nunn working Totino up to 22 pitches in this half inning.
Fight.
Again, the 3-2. Breaking ball over the head of Nunn, and the bases are loaded. So bases loaded, 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. And that looks like it'll be all for Dominic Totino. Chase Bonner, who is throwing in the bullpen, is coming out of the dugout, and it looks like he'll be taking over the pitching duties here in the top of the 7th inning with the bases loaded and 1 out. Chase Bonner on in relief here in the 7th. Bases loaded, 1 out. And Tyler Agris takes a ball. 14 hitter in the lineup. Back to the top next. Hit high in the air in the deep center field. Back toward the track. Catch made. Fires on in. It's a sacrifice fly, and it's an RBI As Cherney comes on in, it's a 3-1 Baseball U Philly lead on the Tyler Eggers sacrifice fly to center. And the catch made out there by Matthew Evans. And a much-needed insurance run, as we'll see here in the game-changer replay. Evans had to go a long way to track that one down. And that allowed Cherney to come on in. Ground ball to short. Toss to second, going the easy way, and that'll retire Sognes here in the 7th. Baseball U gets another run. They lead 3-1 as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning here on BFA Sports. Bottom of the 7th inning. Tyler Eggers back out there for another inning of work. Dealing up and in to Luke Moore. 6, 7, and 8 in the order for the Philly Bandits lineup, down 3-1. And that one's low, ball 2. Moore singled in the 2nd inning and flew out to right field in the 4th. Kurtler on deck, and then McLean. Eggers going from the stretch. Gets a strike. Count is now 2-1. Now on, hit in the hole into left field for a base hit. So Luke Moore aboard with a single to start things in the bottom of the 7th. Here's Reed Kurtler. Sacrifice fly to right in the 2nd inning, and then he grounded out to third base in the 4th. Eggers. Pitch misses outside, 1-0. Owen McLean on deck. Eggers on the bump. Gerstein catching. Allen is at first base. Cherney at second. Pitch misses. Hartley is at short. Sognes is at third base this inning. Day in left. Book in center. Ward is over and right. 2-0. Eggers battling back here, 2-1. Luke Moore leads off first base. The 2-1 oncoming. Now it's 3-1. Baseball U Philly has a 3-1 lead. They got one insurance run in the top of the inning. And they're hoping that's enough. The 3-1. Skied high in the air into shallow right field. Who's going to get it? As it leans into foul territory, and a diving catch by Cherney. Oh, what a play as he goes into foul territory. Check it out here on the Game Changer replay. Cherney chasing it all the way, losing his hat, keeping his sunglasses, and making a diving catch in style. And a big first out. Here's Owen McLean.
Fight.
1 on, 1 out. McLean pops it into shallow left. It'll be the shortstop making the call and the catch in Hartley. And Philly Bandits are down to their final out. Brody Scullin, the hitter. He grounded to third base in the second inning. And reached in the fifth. Ended up moving along on a pass ball and a stolen base. Runner on first, 2 outs. Pitch. In there for a strike. Angers threw 20 pitches last inning, just at 11 here, his second inning of work. Good grab behind the dish by Gerstein. Luke Moore leads off first with 2 away. And it'll be a 1-1. Hot shot to third. Diving play. The long throw to first, and they got him. That's how this one comes to an end. Sognus with the play. Great defense here in the 7th inning alone by Baseball U Philly to end it. And Baseball U Philly wins this one by a score of 3-1. And that concludes Game 2 of 3 on the day. Game 3 here from Gwynedd Mercy University in the College Dreamstream series is coming up at about 1:30 or so. So hang with us here on the BFA Sports YouTube channel. One more baseball game to go here on Thursday afternoon.